No one ever gave me no one ever gave me um as to why, a reason as to why I was targeted, as to why I was incarcerated for a life sentence. So the mentality I had developed, I said, well, if they think I'm an animal and they think I'm this type of person, then I'm gonna try my best to become the best form of what they said I was. And so I went to Green Bay Correctional Institution, and I was just bent on like having somebody to do something to me to take my life. It had just gotten to that point because at that again, I didn't know how to read, so I couldn't really communicate to anyone through correspondence that I was falsely incarcerated. So I started talking to the staff. I would talk to anyone that had ears, and again, everyone rejected me because 99.9% of the guys or the people that's incarcerated say they're innocent of some type of form. So um, I lashed out. I ended up going to the hole for 5 years for
And
just lashing out.
oh my goodness, that's incredible. And so when it was that Monday morning
Mhm.
and they said you were going to be released to your mom,
Yes.
you never got released to your mom.
Nope, I never was released. No. And in fact, they used that statement. They used my signature against me. So that was the primary evidence that they had in my case, was me signing a document. There was no video, there was no audio, there was no reading of the rights, there was no allowed of my mother or an adult to come into the interrogation room with me. None of those things were allowed, but they just held me in there for I believe it was 12 hours, but according to the documents, it was over 10 hours of nonstop questioning.
Which
And the
causes
thing
someone
about
to,
it,
at that point, if you're not
mhm,
conditioned to that, you're just
yeah,
exhausted and want to go home. Like,
that's it. That's
yeah.
it. I mean, I didn't. They didn't really tell me about who the person was. They would just give me information about this is what we believe. The eyewitnesses said this is what supposedly had happened. Um, but none of those things were true. So they fast tracked me in the system so fast where